Everyone, before we get into this call, I just want to say this. I'm editing out all the stuff that's irrelevant to OtterlyNoahs call or just really long autistic pauses. So those are the things that are just being edited out. Mainly, I'm just focusing on OtterlyNoah and his drama and what OtterlyNoah is saying in this call. So this is just a very heavily edited down version of the full call. If you want to see the full call, I would recommend things like Beckett of Cope and C's stream on this, or Wenda Ho's stream where they go over the entirety of the call. Everything in this call is public, so there's ways to access this. This is just an edited down version, simply focusing on OtterlyNoah and maybe a few funny moments in this call that are going to be added in here just because they're just ridiculously funny. Otherwise, enjoy.
That apparently Jan was going to use the fucking TV reviews debunk stream for something, and I don't know what, and it kind of concerns me.
I didn't hear about that.
Oh yeah, apparently he wanted to use the TV reviews debunk for stream for something, like specifically with the stream where you debate or / discuss with me.
Yeah.
That's and it's gonna it's kind of concerning. I don't know if he's gonna use it or not, but it's something I'm pretty concerned about.
Yeah, well, I mean, Josh already was shown, like, literally right there in Anthony's stream, in the stream with, like, the one with him and me, and that. I know Josh is concerned about that, because Anthony's community has been coming after me and harassing me, so.
Of fucking course.
It's just, look, I'm gonna support you, Noah, still and stuff, because, like, I do consider you a friend and everything.
Slur. Yeah. It's just dumb.
That and also the discreditation of K-Hawk, because I've watched some of K-Hawk's stuff, and it's like K-Hawk's stream. Oh my god, bruh! Being friends with Beckett, I just when she mentioned she's associated with Beckett or whatever, it's just.
Well, all those commentary channels are linked together some way or another, so I'm not too surprised. Like they all kind of have connections.
Yeah. I was like crossing my fingers. Surely K-Hawk will be fair to know, because she's talked to you in the past. I'm like, surely, nope, didn't. Yeah, that's the thing. He didn't show any proof.
Like that's the stupidest part about it. Like, just made the claim.
Yeah, and the times he did, it was stupid and dubious at best.
Yeah, like if you're gonna make that claim, then show it. Holy fuck!
Yeah. Show
was gullible right there.
Who harassed?
Exactly.
I will say this. I do believe that. So, if I recall correctly, Noah, you did, like, at the very least show some people about, like,
I showed Baxter and Bobby specifically. I had them go ahead and correct on misinformation he was spreading, and they did so politely.
Yeah. I think,
but that's not harassment.
No, I know, but I'm saying that unfortunately it seems like that they could spin it as that, because I know for a fact you don't, like, you're not that kind of person. You don't do that, but it's like at the same time, I feel like people will take, like, sharing screenshots of private conversations as just, like, trying to instigate something. I've seen it happen before. And I feel like people can possibly do that. Because, like, for example, just people have been apparently screenshotting our server. I feel uncomfortable as fuck that I'm in those screenshots.
Yep.
And then it's just like, so it's like, I get that, we don't like choose or anything, but, like, let's see it from his perspective, right? Maybe he wasn't comfortable with his DMs being shown. I'm not defending him. I'm just, like I say, it's not an excuse, it's an explanation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would personally say, like, I don't think you should have given him permission to share the DMs, Camelot, just because of position everyone is in right now, but what's done is done. I think it probably would have been better just not to do that, because he might try to spin it some way. I don't know how he could, admittedly.
He might.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I'd be careful about that.
Also kind of
I'm focusing on just, like, trying to keep the peace. I'm like, this
I know Truge definitely has it out for me right now. That much is obvious.
This
now,
is tactically a sound idea. May not
no,
be
I
the
get
best
that. Yeah,
strategically.
yeah. If anything, it would be better to try to talk to him about just leaving me alone. Basically, at that point.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
also
I mean,
kind of
even as an
disappointed.
X-Mod, it does seem pretty. It does seem pretty sus that he's to attack his his original pre-associate.
Yes.
Something that is crossing my mind right now that keeps on like going out of my mind is I think Truge thinks Noah started a harassment campaign against them because of some bad actors over on Blue Sky. I think I've seen
Like
some
that
of
Sonic
it. It's a
gun hog guy or whatever.
yes, because apparently there's been a lot of no names harassing him. I think I've seen some of it because they've also decided to ping me. And it's
Yeah,
like,
I would advise you to just like tell him that then, to try to clear that, I guess, if you can, because that's something he definitely is trying to spin from what I'm seeing. I don't know if he actually thinks that or not, but it would be at least, I think, worth trying to clear the air with him on that. So if you'd
I
like
think
reach, since you're in his DMs, you should probably reach out, just get that clear.
I've kind of did already.
You kind of what?
I'm going to send you the post I made on Blue Sky. I'm going to send you both of the posts I made on Blue Sky.
Okay, yeah. Are you sending that in
I'm sending that in DMs.
Okay.
Here's the first one, just being like, hey, giving like people outside of the context an update on the true situation. And here's the second one where I'm like, do not harass others.
I think he's gonna try to. Yeah, I'm worried he might try to spin that like, yeah, I'm worried he might try to spin that as like, me encouraging people to harass him.
Yeah, and that already kind of gives off the same kind of vibes whenever a YouTuber tells their fandom not to harass said person.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's also why, like in my community posts, I just edited it just to say don't harass anyone criticizing me. Because I'm already getting that. But if I make
I don't mean to bother.
if I make the like blatant statement like don't harass anyone criticizing me, then that already puts me above other people. Because apparently with Anthony's stream, like it supposedly, from what I heard anyway, I didn't watch the whole thing because my mental health handle it. But it took him like 40 through the stream to actually say don't harass Noah, which
I didn't even
not
hear
great.
that part.
I mean, if you don't want anyone to harass Noah, then why are you talking about Noah and
he
asking
still
the audience?
is. It's so stupid.
Oh my god.
Come on.
He posted about me again today.
Why are you making fun of him?
That their favorite grifters are being debunked.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I know somebody in general chat suggested a rebrand. Honestly, I don't think that's a bad idea at this point.
Wait, what the heck? What do you mean? What rebrand?
Well, I would just change my name and like kind of show that I'm going to be doing different content going forward. Basically,
I've gone through rebrands. I know what that's like.
True, but you also gotta be very careful when you do that.
Cyan Knowles did that. He's seen my post on Blue Sky as well. He's one of the ones
not
who
that
liked
hard.
it. I've actually done a rebrand in the past.
So that's a 3-4-3.
Although it wasn't because of any drama, it was just because I didn't like my previous brand, and so I changed it.
Yeah, I've considered like changing it to like something like nerd diversity. I've been thinking of because that hones in on the neurodivergency thing.
Sorry, it just reminds me of sad diversity.
My first thought is comparison to Nerdrotic.
Yeah, no, but I think it would be kind of like, it's like a neurodivergent positive thing. I've been thinking like nerd diversity, divergence, something like that, to hone in on that specifically.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe try
we
try using try any making a brand based off the other sci-fis you like?
Like something, yeah. I definitely have to distance myself from like the Tron Otter image because that's what everyone's thinking of right now. I know that much.
Yeah,
Eh,
like I would suggest Star Wars, but the only person I can think of is like Darth Magus, and he's just one of the XJW debunkers.
How about?
You were gonna say something, Baxter?
I was gonna say if you're gonna do it with Star Wars related, why not have Revan be? Why not include Revan?
Darth Revan is like my profile picture.
Yeah, Revan is awesome.
But a little fair warning.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And we are to not see the cool Tron animation on a VC.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this though. I'm still kind of hurt that Kinoflex just betrayed the entire fucking community.
I should not have trusted him.
Yeah, you shouldn't have.
Nope.
Never trust a guy with a skibbity toilet avatar.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One thing you could do is try and rebrand away from any other existing IP. You know.
Yeah.
Like if you go from
Also
one
a good point.
sci-fi to another, it might be a bit too close.
A bit too close.
Or maybe try try a media that's not just sci-fi.
Maybe fantasy.
A thought occurred to me.
Yeah.
Treasure Planet or
It's an idea,
Atlantis?
but like since like you also hunt grifters, you could probably do like a whole detective kind of brand.
Ooh,
I've
that's a good
considered
idea.
that as well.
Yeah,
Why
but
not
like
include-
I'm thinking like maybe like a black and white Otto wearing a fedora, being like Dick Noah.
Ooh, that's a good
That
idea.
might be a pretty good idea, you know what?
Better, I got
Man,
one even
yeah, that
better.
actually sounds pretty good.
I don't know. I
got
feel like
even
people would
better.
bully for the fedora because people are mean.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't
hey.
know if I want like the nice guy kind of meme image. You know, I don't want that.
We do not.
Not to,
Yeah,
not to mention,
No. You want like an Otto, a Dick. You're holding a gun.
I think I like Baxter's idea of the Darth Revan thing. That's not a bad idea.
it's
And
not bad.
I would want to align my brand more with like neurodivergency specifically.
Like someone else said, maybe like a detective otter or something.
Yeah,
Detective Otter would be
that's
better.
actually
I would
what I
have
was
to
thinking.
commission that.
Though, in my opinion, I would say I'm not against the Revan thing, but I would say kind of avoid that because in
Like,
my
just have
book,
the PFP in black and white. And then
yeah.
instead of like the gun, maybe just have like a spyglass.
Yeah, and you said
Oh,
and like said in your sci-fi sci-fi stream that you haven't played Mouse PI Fire yet, but like that would be a really good like a brand for when you are able to like stream the game on Twitch.
Yeah, I mean, I will be on live on Twitch for the Autism Acceptance Raid Train that I'm a part of on the 25th. 'Cause that was already scheduled before all this. That still happened. That's good. You know, like
I like the
Yeah.
detective angle because it's like there are so many anthropomorphic, animal detectives that you kind of doing that just kind of fits.
And also,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of like mouse related 1930s sort of cartoons. So an a black and white Otto would be pretty original.
You think he was the great top of Math PI Fire? That game came out. It's
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
just think I should distance myself from the whole otter thing and, anything else because
Yeah, well,
they're going to
don't-
automatically just associate that with like, previous content, stuff like that.
that's just like with me as well. I changed my persona to be
How
complete, to be
something
more
like
who I am.
a seal.
another one I would also suggest
maybe a cat. No.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
What else is your favorite animal?
I like fennec foxes a lot. I think they're pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that's actually a good idea. Dick
Yeah,
Fox.
that would be terrible. I would have to again get like a commission though from somebody. for that. So
What do you think of ferrets?
ferrets are cool. I like ferrets.
I just got curious.
What about animals like beagles?
Beagles are cool.
Anybody ever had a Jack Russell Terrier?
Oh, I do like kangaroos actually and wallabies a lot. Those are two of my favorite animals as well.
When I think of wallabies, the first thing that comes to my mind is Rocco's Modern Life. Don't ask why.
That's a good show.
I just think of being that MILF.
Yeah. What are you talking about? You said Rocco's Modern Life. Are you?
Yeah, it's a TV show. It's from the 1990s.
No, I mean no. I know what it is, but someone brought up something about him.
One of the Nick.
I said that's the first thing I think of when I think of a wallaby.
Yeah, Rocco's Modern Life, Rugrats.
Very. I mean, it'll fit really well for like an Australian person online. The wallaby and
I
all
was
that.
thinking like if you're getting a lead, like
Yeah,
lead
Rocco's a
into-
wallaby. He gets mistaken for a dog sometimes, though.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
Goofy and Pluto. That's a
Yeah,
prime example. They're both
Or like
dogs.
when Nicole, when Nicole and Gumball are in the pet shop and they see a caged cat.
A realistic cat.
Try not to think about it too much, she says.
I mean, the cartoon cats seem realistic. looking.
As I was saying,
Yeah.
if he's gonna go in, and then the neurodivergent stuff, I think his profile picture should be something akin to Philemon from the earlier Persona games.
Oh, yeah, I know Philemon.
Yeah,
That actually, I don't. Yeah, I also agree with like a Persona themed themes because of Abba and Jungian psychology.
Yeah, like something like Philemon, where one half has the face, the other half is the mask.
Yeah, that actually would be best. A good suggestion since, you already talk a lot about autism rap. You could also talk about how what kind of mask the certain characters wear.
What about something Bendy and Ink Machine art style like?
And that's also the fact that I love
I mean,
the
that
earlier
kind of has
Persona
the same
games.
kind of feel as like PI mouse
Yeah.
PI for hire or any other based off
It's
of 30.
It's the from the art style. What you're trying to say is it's rubber hose cartoons, like the black and white type of style, where it's like way more wacky, way more moving, all that type of shit. Like the characters move way more fluid.
Maybe Doom. How about Doom?
Doom?
Doom's cool.
Yeah, maybe like
Yeah,
Auto
I just made one that I'll send Camelot here. I just made like a Photoshop, kind of like a general thing.
But then there comes the
They can't
question, right? Are
copy plain
you
photos
so is it just a
art.
name
Just going
rebrand?
just going with that, at least for now.
I would say so, yeah. I could easily go ahead and change my name on everything right now and do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say. But then okay, so
I'd
if it's
wait
just
to do that. You don't want to do anything too hastily.
Yeah, because if you do things
at least like make a at least make like a suggestion poll for yourself and your community.
Well, I think most if I do that right now, I'm just gonna get the same pull from EFAP and all the brigaders that are coming in right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, that.
See, that's what I mean. Like, I should at
Yeah,
least wait until some heat dies down.
At least
It
wait.
becomes more obvious what's going on.
until after the autism acceptance rate train.
All right, that's just me just doodling.
I was gonna ask Noah. So I know you're gonna do a rebrand. Is it just gonna be a name rebrand, or is it gonna be a content overhaul altogether?
I would say both, yes, because clearly hunting grizzly bears has caused way more problems than it's solved.
No offense. I'm going to say this.
God, tell me about it. Tactical Templar venting for vengeance. getting offended from all the emo Irish puns.
Not to mention you. Not to mention,
yeah.
I'm not gonna. I mean, not to
Okay, so
mention
then
you.
the
Oh, sorry.
third
Random
question
ones
is,
always do well though. Like people seem to like those just because of all the comparisons I make in those videos, and it is funny to be
Oh,
fair.
God.
It is,
Yeah,
but then again,
I
you
hope
start.
everything
Sorry.
turns out great for you.
that,
I was.
and also, okay, so the other ones about the streams too is like, so do you plan on getting rid of the anti-woke streams, like deleting them from your page?
I don't know. I don't know about. I mean, probably. I don't know about deleting them, but at least like changing, thumbnails or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
Because I'm going to say this from
probably a thumbnail without Endymion on it.
Yeah,
People still
exactly. Yeah, like what Scion said. It's because I'm not as energetic today. It's been a lot of nonsense going on lately. Scion's. Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to be more right now. It's just a little bit more laid back and just trying to
Yeah. So I don't. I do want
yeah.
like a kind of a consensus, like just in like just like thoughts from the community here. Like I don't like. I agree with what Scion said earlier in general chat. Running away is not right move because that is clearly what they want. A lot of them are still coming after me and still getting things
Because
in
that would be
DM.
that would
I
be giving the
think
grifters
what-
the win. That would be giving the grifters the win, and we don't want that.
I
I
know,
think the
but
real
No,
thing they
what would
want.
really give Grifters the win is if they want Noah to retaliate, but at the same time they want him to do nothing so they could call him a coward.
I think
Either way, it has a bad result.
I think what they want is just content, and for Noah to do stuff that feeds into the content.
Yeah.
So really, I think the
Which
only way
doing
of
autism
winning,
videos would not do that.
the only way of winning is just to disengage with them. Honestly,
Exactly.
in my
Exactly.
opinion.
The only winning. No, it's true. Exactly. That's the point.
Maybe do both autism rep, Grizzly Bears, and try something new.
And also, just to say this too, if you keep doing, from what my parents and said, and going with
I
friends and all
think
that,
that could actually work.
can
Because
I say some stuff, please?
so you do have them podcasts and stuff, right? Maybe have like the podcast focus on autism related stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, or maybe do like more or on your podcast, do more like the ranking
Tier
videos,
lists.
like
Yeah,
they
I'm
would
gonna have like more. I'll probably be doing more of
thousands.
that kind of stuff for sure.
I feel like
Yeah, because your 80s sci-fi and autism coded characters it seemed pretty fun.
Yeah.
It was fun, yeah.
And I wouldn't
but-
mind coming back on
like,
for
character
the
analysis
podcast.
Can I say some stuff, please? For what I said about
Do
for
like a tier
people,
list for anime, like autism in anime or something.
TLBG Captain, speak, please. I am trying to speak and you interrupted me.
Let's not get upset at people here, Bobby. We're all in this together.
I'm like, I try
Oh
to
my
speak.
god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Bobby,
Let's all calm down.
Yeah, I'm trying to
proportion.
Okay, so for what I say about the whole hunting grifting bears of deal, like from what my parents and other people around, my friends and all
Because
that,
that's just
a lot of people nowadays
Hey,
are
Bobby, we need to like calm down and wait for this to die down.
I just want to say this. I just want to say this.
How much time do you suppose I give it? Because already, so plenty of people are mad at me now.
I
For
think
some good reason, but there's others that are bogus.
Why would they be?
I mean, literally, this month has been the
I'm gonna
simplest.
say maybe give it a week or
online for
two,
people
maybe
online.
a month at worst.
Yeah,
Or some,
I got to give it as much time as possible, just so people just stop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
just take
And as we all
break
know, the
from
internet moves
some-
very fast,
just-
and people are just going
Oh,
to forget
God.
about drama like a week or two later.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, do something else to instead of just making videos like we do all those participate in the watch party, do more dev work for Capcom, play a retro game, something to get out of your mind.
Something to calm you down, something to
Actually, that
make
could
you
work.
go zen instead of
That's exactly what I mean, Big. Like Anthony, continuing to bring me up, which is again ironic because he said he wasn't gonna ever bring me up again. The fact he keeps doing it I think it makes him look worse. Honestly, first of all,
that's true.
That is true. Yes, that's true.
Well, I mean, if he's going to play retro games, I mean, since he is partnered with Capcom, maybe he could play Pragmat on stream.
Yeah, that's what I'll be doing on the 25th for the
that's
autism
actually a
awareness.
good idea.
Oh.
And you could also.
that's
I agree, Josh.
Resident Evil 9.
Hang on.
Caramel,
Hang on. We can't talk over each other. Like what Josh was saying there in chat. We have to take turns.
Right.
Yeah, so you talk, and then
especially that
Bobby, were you wanting to talk after him?
Yeah, I just want to say
Carmel goes first. Then Bobby.
No,
Go ahead.
I apologize for not noticing you were talking, but one suggestion I had, since you also work with Capcom and you already did Resident Evil 9, maybe you could also do Twitch streams of the other Resident Evils and any other Capcom properties, and I will stay with it.
Okay, so
yeah, go ahead.
For all the stuff that for all the stuff I've been seeing online, people out there are really too sensitive to the point that they love to bring back past stuff. So it is not a good idea to go out online right now because people out there would be more or less like angry at you for nothing. So it's about that time to just lay back, chill your stuff out, and just spend time with your actual friends instead of just strangers who are just way too sensitive with you instead.
Yeah.
Like what my parents said, people out there are way too sensitive.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny that the internet has made a lot of people more sensitive. Because you're literally hiding behind anonymity. Wouldn't anonymity at least make you feel a little bit more, protected? But apparently not.
Frankly, I disagree with the idea that the internet's made people more sensitive. Frankly, I'd just say that it makes it look that way because the internet makes it easier to tell somebody that you think they suck.
Yeah, that's true.
People have always been a bit
back in the 1960s, if I saw a TV show that pissed me off or something like that, that would mean having to write a letter and having to get postage and everything to mail something to the actor to tell him, I think you're a piece of shit. Nowadays, I can just go onto his Twitter and say, you're a piece of shit, send, it's over.
Not to mention in those days. Sorry. Maybe I'll explain. I'm sorry, but I'm talking over it.
Remember to take turns, guys.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, and in those days, if you sent a death threat through the mail, they would probably trace where the return address came from, or you probably had to go there directly to send it. Now today, you can easily say it anonymously. And good luck trying to, and especially in today's usage of VPNs and burner accounts, anyone could just make a death threat and then hide behind that.
Yeah, true.
That is an unfortunate fact. But yeah, I'd go as far as to say that people nowadays are no more easily offended than they were at any point in history. It just seems that way because it's a lot easier to be a dick and get away with it.
You know what the internet is? The internet is essentially it's like take something small and then the internet just puts it through a giant megaphone. Like that's what it is.
It's ironically true.
That is true.
Excuse me, can I say something?
Yeah, that's true.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think a good idea for what you do in the future would be honestly to try and branch out away from commentary or grifter type of content.
Yeah.
Because that kind of content just asks for others to criticize you. And I think also it'd be kind of I don't know, hypocritical if you like right after this, you went back to criticizing others for their mistakes when you've made a
Yeah,
lot
that's why.
recently.
Yes, exactly. That's why if I do come back, which again I'm gonna have to give it a bit because I don't want people to continue to come after me consistently. I'm gonna probably rebrand first of all. I don't know if I'll do that now or in the next few days. Who knows? But then I'll come back and then I'll make a video on the Good Doctor versus the Pit in terms of autism representation and how one succeeds and the other doesn't. That's an idea I've had for a while.
Then there's the other question. What do you plan to do with the Patreon? Do you plan to delete it, or is it going to still stay up there?
That's staying up, yeah.
Okay.
It's like change is good. Like change is actually good.
Yeah, definitely.
Just like because at that time it just changed and make something a bit more different and all that. Because well, for me, I used to have like an old sonar that was been botched down by haters out there who really have this weird tendency to just hate me for no reason. So I changed my sonar to be who I actually am, and look where I am now.
Josh wants to say
I
something.
was like, can I? Like, I just woke up like 10 minutes ago, and I just missed like half an hour of talk.
Sorry. Do you mind if I speak real quick?
All right.
Sure, go ahead.
All right. Yeah. So, I'm 33 at this point, and it's just like I feel like this journey called life. It's just like I feel like I've changed a lot as a person. I went through a lot of adversity as well, and it's just like I think that's why I'm giving Noah a lot of grace here, is because I know he's a lot more younger than I am. I know he has a lot more things, to learn and everything, and just man, I don't think you're a bad dude. I think it's just like people misconstruing stuff and then you making like genuine mistakes, in all honesty. Mistakes that you should be called out on, but like
Yes, 100%.
nothing like nothing like this goddamn lynch mob. Like, holy shit, this is probably the most toxic like would it be fandom or community? Like, not this community. I'm talking
Feels
about
like it,
ants.
yeah. Like, I mean, definitely that's after me right now. Yeah, it's all bad.
Like, I'm just sitting here like, look, even if you don't like Noah, even if you're like, going after him stuff, just like, Jesus Christ, I have never seen people being this rabid before towards somebody. For, in my opinion, offenses that aren't even like, I mean, they're bad, but it's not like you're doing sexual assault or anything.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Yeah,
no,
like somebody
it's
even
okay.
like, no, yeah, it's all good. Somebody even like posted on Blue Sky saying that like, yeah, like the people that Noah has criticized before are not as bad as like they're worse, far worse than the mistakes he made. Like Tectone being an abuser. Like, yeah,
And
all
I'm
that
just
stuff.
sitting here like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, going back to the whole you get the word. My
Yeah.
hands are tied.
No, it's all good.
I feel
that
like
word
it's
is
a
hard to say.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just say omnies.
Yeah, you get it. I feel like it's a combination of both. We've gotten too comfortable and we've gotten too bold. Like, it's just one of those things where it's just like there's this whole thing. I feel like personally, I am kind of the same person in real life as I am online, but being online allows you to be a lot more harsh and cruel than in real life.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I try my best to be the same person as I am in real life, but I understand sometimes what I say can be taken out of context. Like I mentioned earlier, like there was a whole situation where I was temporarily banned, and I mean, I did not expect Noah to give me a second chance, and I ask some second chances on other places, and yeah, they're not so forgiving.
One of the biggest issues I have with this whole thing is how, Anthony is phrasing everything. Like, I sent the entirety of my DM history to him in suggestions and questions, just so everyone can be on the same page. But
Yet
he keeps...
Yet he misconstrued it.
Yeah.
So.
Excuse me, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead. Well, hang on. I
feel
do want to
like-
finish. I want to finish that thought for, like, thing is, like they keep, he keeps trying to act like, oh, like he was like annoyed at me in the DMs or whatever. But if you look at the DMs, he wasn't. He just perfectly fine. He never gave me any personal vibes that he was annoyed or anything. And he also claimed in the stream that he made this big claim or whatever that he was never gonna work on my scripts again. I'm like, and I just never asked you to work on one again. What are you talking about? It's so stupid. And I think that's also why he's trying to ramp up talking about me, because he knows that I'm speaking out against what he said in that stream, and he knows it makes him look bad.
Can I say my thing now?
After Joe says something, I believe Arctic also has something to say, but Joe said something first, I believe.
Yeah, go ahead, Joe.
So it's about, like you were saying, the language he's using. Like he said, your DMs were leaked. Then he says that you released them. So if you released them, they weren't leaked. They were released. Leaking just adds more negativity to it. Like someone had to go in and take this out. Like you were trying to hide this, and just words like that by using ones that, I guess, technically true. But just
it is an intentional
it,
handling of getting the story out there. It's very intentional, I'm noticing.
Yeah, make it use words that are correct, but can also be constrained to mean worse things than they were. I don't know how to explain. Sorry.
Yeah,
no, it's all
Use
good.
words that are correct but misleading.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it makes it worse, in my opinion, because, he never talked to me at all during any of this. He just got mad at me because he saw some random post from, a Dicker stream on Twitter, then just, went scorched earth, I guess.
Domino effect happened. Boom.
Whoever was, there you go.
I have so yeah. What is happening? I don't know what's happening right now. I don't know if I've really kept up with a lot of the
Me
chat.
neither.
Probably
Who said it?
good you don't, honestly. It's just a mess.
Yeah.
Although I think although he seemed to be venting criticisms.
Yeah, again, this is also something I'm being careful about, because there's a lot of misinformation going on around this situation, obviously, and that's made it even worse, which sucks.
Can I make another suggestion? Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
go ahead.
I actually have something.
Yeah, well, I was kind of an idea you could do. You can do is to combine both your autism rep and your ranking. You could do an oddcast on shows, comfort shows, and other hobbies that are really good, that really or any other interest that have a lot of autistic fans.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, again, I still have to take some time off, rebrand, make sure I can get the heat off.
Yeah.
Also, hang on. Arctic wants to speak. Arctic, go ahead. I know Arctic was saying in chat there they wanted to say something. Go ahead. Unless they're not. Yeah.
Flag. But anyways, what annoys me about Ant is I saw he was gonna go to Trove, and that really put me on red alert because Trove is a manipulator, and I was trying to warn him that Trove is a manipulator, but the fact that he brushed off my advice saying it doesn't matter really pissed me off.
Like I said, he went down the deep end, and he's never coming back.
Yeah. like him teaming up with Truge is a terrible look. Again, like apparently Truge like made claims that I harassed him or whatever, and didn't provide any proof. Like the whole thing with like when that whole section of Anthony's stream. I know Jeff recorded it, which is good, but Anthony just says over and over like, "Oh, it's hazy. Oh, it's hazy." It's like you're gonna be streaming about something like this. Like, get evidence. Like he even said at the the start of the stream, like, we have concrete evidence. Like, no, you don't. That entire section is you not having concrete evidence. Like, what the fuck are you doing? It pisses me off so much. Like, gee,
It's
for
like,
somebody who was really getting on me in that stream for like not doing research or whatever, or not, taking my time, he sure didn't take his time with this. Wow, kettle me pot.
It's like Ant got mad at Noah. Like Ant got mad at Noah for going after Trog, but when
But I
the
didn't
person
even
tries
go
to
after him.
rebel,
That's the dumbest part. Never harassed Scrooge. Harassed Cherry.
Can I say
He
something
was
real quick?
not evident, and yet he never listened. Boom.
Exactly. Go ahead, Darwin C. I see you commented in
I just woke up like at 7:30 right now, and I don't know what's happening. But can I just let's just relax? I need to relax.
Yeah, it's all No.
Just give me time to think. Could we like? I was thinking about Jack Boxall on my mind.
Jackbox community parties would be fun. It'd be nice to do something with the people that are still here, because a lot of people have left after this. Obviously, like I think we lost like 80 server members or something just because of stream. Like,
Yeah.
I
Some
lost
which,
like 1,500 subscribers as well.
God.
like I said, some of which
Yeah,
they became
like it's.
crazier than
I mean, it isn't really probably a good idea to get back into retro gaming on Twitch, but at least try to do more like Twitch streams to attract more subscribers.
Yes, I mean, doing Twitch for now, I think would be a good idea. At
Yeah,
least,
it is.
because, like, again, I'm already locked in the autism acceptance rage train that already
Yeah,
started.
Yeah, and a lot of us were attracted to your retro gaming kind of aesthetic, how like that the cool fishing game. Every time we're just waiting for you. We listen to a promo by the next Samurai Jack and Steins game.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been an oddcast. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Because I was
Can
already
I
going to
say
have TPBN Gaming on, and then... Yes, what Mig said in side chat, Ant did not address how Truge was homophobic at all. Like, again, I would... Yeah, that's also why I would say be very careful with sending him DMs, Camelot, because I am more than positive he'll probably try to twist things to try to make himself look better here. So I personally don't think you should have given him permission to do that. I would also say,
all right,
if you could DM him and just show him that the harassment or whatever he's claiming was not coming from me, I would personally really appreciate that, Camelot. Are you able to do that? If
Can I
Camelot's
say
still
something real
there.
quick?
Oh my goodness, I forgot I muted my mic. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, are you able to do that?
Uh,
The less heat we have right now on us, the better.
Yeah, honestly. Can I say something real quick?
I should
do
be
wanna
able
say
to.
this.
Hang on, Austin. Let Camelot go first.
I should be able to. I just need to figure out how to.
Yeah, no, I would really appreciate that. Definitely. Yeah, because that'll definitely help getting heat off at least one way. Let's see. Okay, so you wanted to say something, Austin?
Yeah. See, here's some good advice for pretty much anybody who is willing to do collabs. Always background check the person you're collabing, because if you don't make sure the person you are is, a good person or a bad person, always check their background, because you never know what's going to happen.
that is true. Very, 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 very true.
Yeah.
I do want to
To
also
this
say
day, my
regarding
favorite thing about that show is how they had an acronym for everything.
Okay, yeah, let's
I also do want to
yeah,
hang on. I do want to point out that Arctic said in the side chat. It's like I told Ant to ask Charity, who was a victim at Farouge. I did actually get Charity talk to Ant. Funny enough, he kind of brushed her off though. So actually, evidence of that here.
I did hear that Ant has somewhat of an ego, so maybe that's kind of why he's acting like this.
Yeah.
Sure feels like it.
Yeah.
Sorry, someone said they were going to DM me. What's happening? The context.
See if I can find the DM here. I know Cherry sent it to me.
Mm-hmm. Also, I have something I want to ask. Wait, so no, is it true that you're going to be discontinuing the Hunting with Grizzly Bears series?
At this point, that would be best because too many people are, getting upset at it.
Honestly, there's actually something I kind of want to get off my chest regarding the Hunting with the Grizzly Bears series.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, honestly, at the start, I thought it was a great series at the start. Like, you're just deconstructing, criticizing, like, the issues with, like, anti-woke grifters and everything. But over time, I've noticed that you've gotten a little bit more malicious and antagonistic.
That's kind of what I mean there.
Yeah.
And honestly, I mean, granted, they do suck and they do deserve criticism, but I'm not sure if I'm really liking this approach, this very mean and antagonistic approach to them.
Yeah, like it's no different from what people are doing to me right now, in the commentary space and stuff.
But hey, just because the Hunting Grizzly Bear series is, slowing down, doesn't mean there's not going to be, criticism of anti-woke channels. I mean, we already have the Birdman's Exposing the Grift series, so
yeah, which is good.
Yeah, that's true.
Honestly, I feel like with
like everyone's doing it right now.
Yeah, but it's like overtaking the channel.
Pretty a lot of it with the Bear channels, and especially for other fandoms. Like I've got to say, so does furries. So you
I
don't
was just
need
gonna
to.
say, I think it's
slur. Yeah, it's just dumb.
That and also the discreditation of K-Hawk, because I watched some of K-Hawk's stuff and it's like I go to K-Hawk's stream. Oh my god, bruh! Being
Was it the
friends with
same
Beckett sucked. I just when she mentioned she's associated with Beckett or whatever, it's just
Well, all those
kinda pissing me off.
all those commentary channels are linked together some way or another, so I'm not too surprised. But yeah, like they all kind of have connections.
Yeah, I was like crossing my fingers. Surely K-Hawk will be fair to know because you've because she's talked to you in the past. I'm like, surely, nope. Didn't that's the thing. He didn't show any proof.
Like that's the stupidest part about it. Like, just made the claim.
Yeah, and the times he did, it was stupid and dubious at best.
Yeah, like if you're gonna make that claim, then show it. Holy fuck.
Yeah. Show
K-Hawk was gullible right
that
there.
you were harassed.
Exactly.
I will say this. I do believe that. So, if I recall correctly, Noah, you did at the very least show some people about
I showed
Scrooge
Baxter and Bobby specifically. I had them go ahead and correct on misinformation he was spreading, and they did so politely.
I think,
but that's not harassment.
No, I know, but I'm saying that unfortunately it seems like that they could spin it as that because I know for a fact you don't you're not that kind of person. You don't do that. But it's like at the same time, I feel like people will take sharing screenshots of private conversations as just trying to instigate something. I've seen it happen before. And I feel like people can possibly do that. Because, for example, just people have been apparently screenshotting our server. I feel uncomfortable as fuck that I'm in those screenshots.
Yep.
And then it's just so it's I get that, we don't like Choose or anything, but let's see it from his perspective, right? Maybe he wasn't comfortable with his DMs being shown. I'm not defending him. I'm just like I say, it's not an excuse, it's an explanation.
Yeah. I would personally say, like, I don't think you should have given him permission to share the DMs Camelot just because of position everyone is in right now. But you know, what's done is done. I think it probably would have been better just not to do that because he might try to spin it some way. I don't know how he could. Admittedly,
he might.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I'd be careful about that.
Also, kind of forget about
I'm
Kineflex.
focusing on just like trying to keep the peace. I'm like,
Yeah.
this
Well, I
is
know Truge definitely has it out for me right now. That much is obvious. So
this
now,
is tactically a sound idea. May not
no,
be
I
the
get
best
that. Yeah.
strategically.
Yeah. If anything, it would be better to try to talk to him about just leaving me alone, basically, at that point.
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
And also,
I mean,
kind of
even as an
Kineflex.
Xmon, it does seem pretty. It does seem pretty sus that he's to attack his his original pre-associate.
Yes.
Something that is crossing my mind right now that keeps on like going out of my mind is I think Truge thinks Noah started a harassment campaign against him because of some bad actors over on Blue Sky. I think I've seen
like
some
that
of
Sonic
it. It's a
gun hog guy or whatever.
yes, because apparently there's been a lot of no names harassing him. I think I've seen some of it because they've also decided to ping me. And it's
Yeah.
like,
I would advise you to just like tell him that then. Could try to clear that, I guess, if you can, because that's something he definitely is trying to spin from what I'm seeing. I don't know if he actually thinks that or not, but it would be at least, I think, worth trying to clear the air with him on that. So if you could
I
like
think
reach, since you're in his DMs, you should probably reach out, just get that clear.
Mm-hmm.
I've kind of did it already.
You kind of what?
I'm going to send you the post I made on Blue Sky. I'm going to send you both of the posts I made on Blue Sky.
Okay, yeah. Are you sending that in
I'm sending that in DMs.
Okay.
Here's the first one, just being like, hey, giving like people outside of the context an update on the true situation. And here's the second one where I'm like, do not harass others.
I think he's gonna try to. Yeah, I'm worried he might try to spin that like, yeah, I'm worried he might try to spin that as like, me encouraging people to harass him.
Yeah, and that already kind of gives the same kind of vibes whenever a YouTuber tells their fandom not to harass said person.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's also why, like in my community posts, I just edited it just to say don't harass anyone criticizing me. Because I'm already getting that. But if I make
I don't mean to bother.
If I make the like blatant statement like don't harass anyone criticizing me, then that already puts me above other people. Because apparently with Anthony's stream, like it supposedly, from what I heard anyway, I didn't watch the whole thing because my mental health handle it. But it took him like 40 through the stream to actually say don't harass Noah, which
I didn't even
not
hear
great.
that part.
I mean, if you don't want anyone to harass Noah, then why are you talking about Noah and
And he
asking
still
the audience?
is. It's so stupid.
Oh my god.
Come on,
Posted on me again today.
Why are you making fun of him?
That their favorite grifters are being debunked.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I know somebody in general chat suggested a rebrand. Honestly, I don't think that's a bad idea at this point.
Wait, what the heck? What do you mean? What rebrand?
Well, I would just change my name and like kind of show that I'm going to be doing different content going forward. Basically,
I've gone through rebrands. I know what that's like.
True, but you also gotta be very careful when you do that.
Cyan Ross did that. He's seen my post on Blue Sky as well. He's one of the ones
not
who
that
liked
hard.
it. I've actually done a rebrand in the past.
So that's a 3-4-3,
Although it wasn't
dude.
because of any drama, it was just because I didn't like my previous brand, and so I changed it.
Yeah, I've
Okay.
considered like changing it to like something like nerd diversity. I've been thinking of because that hones in on the neurodivergency thing.
I'm sorry. It just reminds me of
Maybe
sad
a-
I hate the fact
diversity.
my
maybe a
first thought
Poindexter
is
Otter.
comparison to nerdrotic.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
buddy.
but I think that it would be kind of like, it's like a neurodivergent positive thing. I've been thinking like nerd diversity, nerd like divergence, something like that, to hone in on that specifically.
Maybe
Okay.
Hold on a
Maybe
what
second.
about
try
we
We
try
have a lot.
using try any making a brand based off the other sci-fis you like.
Like something, yeah. I definitely have to distance myself from like the Tron Otter image because that's what everyone's thinking of right now. I know that much.
Yeah,
Eh.
like I would suggest Star Wars, but the only person I can think of is like Darth Magus, and he's just one of the XJW debunkers.
How
Oh,
about? Hmm,
you were gonna say
gonna
something,
go with.
Baxter?
I was gonna say if you're gonna do it with Star Wars related, why not have Revan be? Why not include Revan?
Darth Revan is like my profile picture.
Yeah, Revan is awesome.
But a little fair warning.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And we did not see the the cool Tron animation on a VC.
Hey, I'm gonna say this though. I'm still kind of hurt that Kinoflex just betrayed the entire fucking community.
I should not have trusted him.
Yeah, you shouldn't have.
Nope.
Never trust a guy with a skibbity toilet avatar.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One thing you could do is try and rebrand away from any other existing IP. You know, 'cause,
Yeah.
like if you go from
Also
one
a good point.
sci-fi to another, it might be a bit too close.
A bit too close.
But
And that-
maybe try try a media that's not just sci-fi.
Maybe fantasy.
A thought occurred to me.
Yeah.
Treasure Planet
It's an
or
idea,
Atlantis?
but like since like you also hunt grifters, you could probably do like a whole detective kind of brand.
Ooh,
I've
that's a good
considered
idea.
that as well.
Yeah,
Why
but
not
like
do-
I'm thinking like maybe like a black and white Otto wearing a fedora, being like Dick Noah.
Ooh, that's a good
Why
idea.
not do it, you know what?
Better, I got
Man,
one even
yeah, that
better.
actually sounds pretty good.
I don't know.
got
I feel like
even
people would
better.
bully for the fedora because people are mean.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know
hey.
if I want like the nice guy kind of meme image. I don't want that.
We do not.
Not to,
Yeah,
not to mention,
No. You want like an Otto, a Dick. You're holding a gun.
I think I like Baxter's idea of the Darth Revan thing. That's not a bad idea.
it's
And
not bad.
I would want to align my brand more with like neurodivergency specifically.
Yeah, because I guess I have somewhat been like falling a little out of love with the channel.
Yeah.
And well, you have a lot of fun on this server, like our watch parties.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only thing I come.
I also did
And
see some
honestly-
people in Ant's comments insulting my autism videos, or mostly the autism coding ones, which I'm like, okay. I feel like this is kind of outing themselves now.
Yeah,
Like,
and
oh,
also,
it's like, oh, we love your content, Noah, and then once there's a whole bad fake stream on me with tons of misinformation. They're like, oh, we never liked Noah to begin with. Like, okay, well, thanks, guys.
Those are true fair weathers.
Exposing themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, you just made my well. This has been a pleasant Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, I
One more
do
thing.
think I know Cyan brought this up before. I really think there has to be something done to combat more of the misinformation in that stream, because I do also think that's why Ant is still talking about me, because he knows that I'm aware that there's misinformation in that stream, and if that gets out to more people and that makes him look bad, So I think one of the best things to do right now is just spread that as much as you can, honestly. I would say. So like I know Science suggested making posts on Blue Sky. Why not put out a thorough Google Doc? Be a bad idea. Because the thing is that stream does have like real information in it, but there's also a lot of misinformation. Like him platforming Shrews is a terrible idea, obviously. And the fact he didn't even look over the full stream, and he mixed up. He thought charities, or he thought his diss track was like AI generated. Like no, like Cherry made an AI one at one point, and she deleted it because she realized it was wrong. Like he doesn't even know the full story about that. It's so dumb. I don't know what the best option there is to like combat the misinformation.
Yeah, an AI rap would sound a bit more robotic. Truges just sounded terrible.
Yeah.
AI.
Yeah, I think we're getting a bit off track here, Cornwall. I will say, I think we're getting a little. Yeah. Like I get I understand that though, but
also,
like right now, the thing we're trying to figure out like is just how to combat the misinformation. Because anything I say, if I post anything on YouTube right now, any kind of like post or whatever, Anthony's just gonna come in and be like, "Oh, look, doubling down. He's not taking accountability." I'm like, no, I did. Fucked up with Deus and all that other stuff. I like spurred out when there was the whole thing between her and Wargaming Dad, all that, and I already took accountability for that. I did not understand fair use when I came to her either, because of my memory of the situation with Camelot. Unfortunately, I should have done more research, and that is on me. But like again, like adding misinformation on top of that, like really just to make things look worse than they actually are. Dumb.
I will say, Noah, I actually, here's another point about, kind of, taking a break from the Hunting Grizzly Bear series and focusing more on autism rep, because that's what media discourse should be about. Just finding cool little, like, things about our favorite pieces of media. Like, that's what media discourse should be.
Yeah, and trying other avenues besides just streaming games and talking about autism rep, and try to do something else instead of just hunting grizzly bears. Like
Well, yeah, that's been my thoughts for a while. I think, yeah, like the only issue is I'm not sure if maybe I can, I don't know, but there's a lot of heat on me right now, so I don't know if I can come back. I guess we'll see.
It's best to take a break until like the flames are fully extinguished. It's
At the very least, until like Ant shuts up about me, and I think also again worth getting like clearing up some of the misinformation in the meantime, because that's only going to make things worse if he keeps running with that. So
yeah,
I want some suggestions on how to do that. Could like we all band together, like everybody makes a post about it, I repost it, something like that. Because I do have a bigger like Blue Sky account. I don't know. That could work maybe. That's true, Cyan. Yeah, I have to figure out how to do that somehow, because the fact that's all there, like the fact he's like platforming true. Also, again, being vague about it too, like saying like, "Oh, it's hazy," when he's talking about Camelot and all that. Like, what are you doing? This is straight up slander. I don't know. Could I file something for that? Is there like? I feel like I could take legal action against that, possibly.
His ego snaps, basically.
Well, if it's posted on social media, then it wouldn't really be slander. It would be libel. I've learned that.
Okay, yeah, it would be libel. But could I file something for that? Possibly.
That would be through legal means and going to
Yes.
attorneys.
But given the fact he is actively trying to ruin my online reputation, and supposedly he's literally saying, "Oh, he's his online career." I'm like, what are you talking about? You lied
Excuse
about
me?
me in a stream.
I think if you did try and like file something, that could completely bury your career, because the whole thing that started this mess was filing the DMCA. So if they see you doing another thing, whether you're in the right or not, you were in the wrong last time you filed some legal paperwork.
Well, the DMCA stuff, that was because I didn't hang on.
Oh, I know why, but I'm just saying in the eyes of your critics and the general public, it would make you look really bad if you filed another legal thing after getting called out for filing a legal thing wrongfully.
The thing with that though
Yeah.
is because I did not understand it fair. There wasn't really any grounds to do that. You know, both me and Camelot understand that now. Both like taking accountability for that. But
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just saying if you do this, people will see it as you just doing the same thing over and over again. I'm not saying that that's what it is, but that's what people will think.
Yeah.
people will get mad. Why would they get mad over that? I was lied about on a stream.
Because you DMCA'd someone, so then they think, oh, he DMCA'd someone. Now he's trying to sue this guy for lying
We're
about
liable.
him. He must just be trying to silence critics again, is the thought they'd have, I think.
Okay. Unless it's
Yeah,
like done like
remember
in private or
how-
something.
Yeah, or since they were already, most of them are also using the R slur, like they could defend themselves by saying Noah is actually that if it they could just like wait to see if like Noah replies saying that they're being ableist.
But yeah, what's like honestly, again, like I have a pretty clear case here. Anthony got on his stream, like quite literally lied lied about me blatantly. There are other things again that I did do that are true in there, but the fact he's adding misinformation on top of that is not good.
Oh, and also, like I said, he even has a donation technically in that stream. Just has basically the most scummy way possible.
Yeah, I agree with what's like if the
Well-
court clears it up, which I think if I get a good lawyer, I could easily do that. I just have to figure that all out because that's a mess.
The problem is that would take like months.
Well, also,
to
yeah, again,
years.
like libel, you have to show evidence of damages, which I can easily do that by showing
Right.
that I lost 1,500 subscribers and Medee's server members. So, easy.
I feel like most. I don't know. I don't think you really have a case, and it would take months to years to get to the end of that. And the whole time, I'd assume generally everyone
How
would
do
be
I
on
not have a
Ant's
case?
side. Because I feel like people would take his side because you're suing him over stuff he said, and they'd be like, free speech.
Discord is doing this crap again.
I remember at one point in my life often citing free speech whenever I got put in my place. Definitely not proud of that chapter of my life. But yeah, lots of people will be like that whenever they just want to deflect criticism or blame for something they've done.
Yeah, I mean,
like
he lied. You just straight up lied about me there.
Like,
platform free.
was the YouTuber Carl? He like insinuated that
Carl
someone took
Jobs?
yeah, him. Like when that lawsuit was going on, for so long everyone was on his side until it came out what it was about.
It would be a good idea first, like what Cyan said. I would want to consult first. I just have to figure out where to find one. I've never had to do this kind of thing before. This would be a whole thing.
I don't think it would be a good idea to talk about publicly because if it
I would
gets
not
out,
talk
I
about
feel
it
like
publicly. I would not do
Yeah.
that because I don't want to get. Yeah, I'm not an idiot. I would not draw that kind of attention to myself there.
that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I would probably look into doing that, honestly. I just need to figure out what to do there.
And how to do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even then, I'm very used to putting out videos weekly. So that was a mistake there for sure. But, and Anthony said on the stream, like, oh, I was pissed when I read that. I'm like, okay, well, why didn't you tell me that? Like, it did not come across in his text at all that he was pissed to me. I posted the entirety of my DM history with Anthony there in the suggestions and questions channel. If anyone wants to see, it's all right there. But he straight up lies about certain things in that stream. He says like, "Oh, I told Noah I'm never going to proofread his for him again." He never said that. You can look at the DMs there. The whole thing is there. It's like, why would you lie about that?
Right? Did you lie about that?
Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, okay.
This
I
person.
didn't see that, Cyan. I am so bad at reading tone. See, again, I think this all could have been avoided if he had just talked to me about this.
Which, funny enough, I suggested.
He should have,
Oh,
honestly. He should have talked to me.
Rots on sale
It's
for
like
$8.
it's like you suggest or try to give advice to Ant, and he turns around and does something else.
I mean,
The
I've already
way
gotten
Yeah.
like 15 emails, like, fuck, people are going to my email even, like saying like, oh, we're gonna find your apartment, like you suck, all stuff like that. And
Maybe you
people
should
have
like
tried, like, to be fair, people have tried to dox me before. I
yeah,
didn't
maybe
say
you should
this. Hang on. I didn't say this. Well, because like I had never been doxxed before. That whole stream was a fucking mess. The plagiarism stream, because I was not prepared at all, and it was awful. But that's yeah.
because
Wendy
I feel
Ho,
like
who
people
was
would
in
take
here
your side on
previously,
that.
she's been suggesting
Everyone's just internet hobos.
And I don't think Ant has ever told his community to not,
No, he didn't. He never told them explicitly not to harass me. Heck, you know what? Show this.
I kept
Like, even
asking him
people in
not
his
to.
Twitter before the
Me
stream
too.
started were saying they wanted to harass me. I'm going to show that right now. Let me find it here. Down. This. Look at that. Like that's also furry cures, by the way. They got me banned from my Discord for sending death threats to grifters. He said, like, this person says, Heathcliff says, for everyone wondering, I don't support Noah anymore. I've been a fan of his for 3 months, but I do not wish for anyone to harass him. Furry cures is like, oh, but I will. Heathcliff's like, are you replying to my own comment? And he's like, yes. Like, well, sure, I don't have a problem with that. Like,
The problem I
That's
have
completely
is
backwards.
Oh my god!
you see
he
what I
also
mean here? Like,
also
holy
God,
fuck.
upset
Yeah.
that your main flash banned you.
other problem I have with fur cares is because one thing they commented was white people are a mistake to God.
What?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
they said that in this Discord.
That I never really thought that much of furry cure because
It was weird as fuck. Well,
he
he was just
banned
scary.
for. I mean,
Oh, yeah, he was hating on white people, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That guy
he was.
was really scaring me, honestly, because like I tried to tell him over and over and over again, like in DMs, even in the server itself, calling him out, like, dude, cannot keep doing this. And he never responded to any of them. Like, at the very least, listen to what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to help you out here. At least respond.
yeah, I don't get what he meant because like even anyone can be racist towards white people too.
Yeah.
Racism is not okay, regardless of who it's to.
And it's like
Yeah,
weird
and
because
it's kind of
it's like you think fur carriers of anyone would at least have the brain to not be like, oh, I'm gonna harass this person. Oh.
Well, that's literally what he's doing. He wants to harass me. I think
Like,
he's
you
on
think
Blue
they-
Sky too. I think he made a Blue Sky account just to come after me.
You'd think that like he'd lie, you know?
Imagine creating a
Like,
whole account just to harass someone.
Like,
That
for
just gives off
real.
stalker vibes.
imagine just to be make an account just to be racist just to be bigoted towards white YouTubers, VTubers, actors, and saying what they're doing is wrong.
It's like he says what white people did to people of color is awful, but he's turning around doing the same thing he condemns racists to, and then he feels like a stalker at this point too.
Yeah,
like
it
that's
kinda
what I
reminds
hate
me
about a
of-
lot of those kind of like Kiwi Farms, adjacent people. Like Kiwi Farms as a site is essentially built off of harassing people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it reminds me of like the Louder and Prouder episode where they were talking about how slaves built this country when that's not true, but they are but it is kind of true considering that a lot of the stuff a lot of stuff of the new world couldn't really be built without some free manual labor, which it's still messed up to say either way.
And my other reason for dislike of Kiwi Farms was because one of my friends was harassed by Kiwi Farms.
Yeah, no, they are a bad site. They are absolutely terrible, and they're truly awful. Because
Yeah.
that's a sense like the person who made it, is a bad person first of all. But they do exist just to get people harassed.
Yeah, that is true.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but just anything just to be created just to harass people. Why does that sound like legit loser mentality? Like you literally
It does
create
suck.
something
Oh
to
yeah,
hate.
even the furry cures guy, he was even commenting under one of my posts, and he was like, "You know what? You suck. You threw your artist under the bus to just save your own reputation or whatever." Like,
You know,
no,
right?
that I did fuck up with Deus. I've admitted that because it was pretty bad what I did there, even if
Yeah.
there wasn't like ill intent at the start. Like I did fuck up because I was talking to both sides there like that. But
Yeah, that's a good thing. You're taking
yeah,
like
because
it
I made a
and like doing
mistake.
better.
Yeah, and I heard a
I
lot of
made
people
two
do that, but
mistakes. The initial
yeah.
fuck up and then repeating it again because I didn't learn my lesson.
Yeah, like I would like that's the other thing here. Like Anthony is also trying to claim like, oh, he's a repeat offender because he did this first to Truge and Camelot and that. Like he's trying to paint the narrative that I've done this twice and that I'm like a repeat offender, but I'm not. That's the dumbest part
Yeah.
about this.
And just
So
unironically
stupid.
acting like he's a saint and never done anything bad in his life.
Yeah, and he's like trying to railroad me and me from saying anything. It's like censoring me basically, like once I made my post showing Camelot's DMs with me and her, he posted saying like, "Oh, I've been informed that Noah's doubling down." Dude, you're not letting me say anything here. Fuck. So stupid. But
Yeah.
yeah, with the furry cures guy. So he was commenting under one of my community posts. I deleted a bunch of them because I was so stressed. But like he ended up commenting under one of them and saying like, you know what, I'm gonna go watch Templars celebrating your downfall. Like I can't believe I agree now. I'm like, what? You were the
It's
one
fun because
trashing
he was
Templar all the time.
It's like funny too because Ant hated Templar, but now he's closing up to Templar.
Wait, is that really does Anthony's really shilling for Templar now?
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's trying to cozy up to the guy and those grifters like EFPA guys.
Well, EFAP is they're pretty bad. That's crazy. That really happened?
Yeah. Yeah, he's trying to cozy up to them.
Yeah,
Holy
trying
fuck,
to
man.
fap to the fat temp.
Perhaps the EFAP, yeah. Those guys have been after me for a while, though. To be fair, like like for some reason, Rag specifically doesn't like me. I don't know why, but like whenever there's any kind of discussion about me, he's always there. Why? What?
One of his comments is like, "I owe EFAP an apology."
Yeah, yeah, really dumb. Like, dude, you should never give EFAP any credit. Holy fuck, those guys are so annoying. But
The real question is,
well, hang on, Austin. So Rags, I think EVAP originally found me because of the Predator Badlands stuff with Drinker last year. And then, Rags kept going after me consistently, and he's always been there. And what else? I think he was on Kinoflex's stream about me even. Like why yeah, it's just stupid. But he's apparently goes after Anthro like the people a lot though. He went after Skitty Bitty, who's a Zelda YouTuber. Yeah. And I don't like speaking of Skitty Bitty, I don't like how Ant, is putting this whole narrative out there that he's like, oh, I was so overworked. Noah kept pushing me to do all this stuff. I'm like, no, I wasn't. Like, again, if you felt like that, you could have told me. That's the thing that pisses me off the most about this. Like, I am not always the best at reading tone over text. If he just had told me this, I think a lot of his feelings here could have been avoided.
Yeah, a lot of it is like woe is me stuff.
He's such a martyr.
Yeah, exactly.
Or trying to paint himself as one. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, here's a question that I kind of want to ask. Why is Ant shilling for Templar and EFAP? Like, why is he doing that?
I didn't even know he was shilling for Templar. I knew EFAP, but why would he shill for Templar? That's even dumber.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, even some people in the commentary community, you know, were like making fun of him for a while. They're shilling for him too now. Like, what? Again, this is kind of what I dislike about those people. No matter like morals of it, if there's like, you know, someone that's like laughing at someone that they're laughing at, they'll like side with them. Someone like Templar, who, you know, quite literally is advocating for marital rape. I've never advocated for marital rape. And apparently Truge was trying to compare me to Templar when he was mad at me originally. I'm like, wow, that's why Camelot dropped support for him. Originally, if I remember correctly. Was that the case, Camelot?
It was mostly the not listening to science, just posting about
Yeah.
anti-science.
Yeah, thinking. Yeah, you're right. He thought, you know, I don't know if he still thinks that, but yeah, he thought being gay was a choice, which no, not true.
Which
I
I
mean,
have to.
If he does, I hope I can actually
Uh,
teach him.
like,
But
for the
that's for
longest
another
time,
day.
I only thought it was like a choice to stay in the closet to just keep your keep your try to okay that I need to rethink what I said.
It's all good.
Take your time.
Okay, yeah, I think I know what I meant to say. Like,
Yeah, someone was asking, is there a screenshot of him shilling for Templar? Does somebody have that? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, you know, like Birdman, you know, has had like spies in his actually as well. Like, somebody like was literally posting the entirety of his server logs on Twitter, apparently.
Now, what did Birdman do to make them angry? Wolf.
I don't know. I mean, to be fair, like even if spies join, they can't really like. I mean, you know, everything's kind of out there anyway. Like, my thoughts are like out there
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
just like
Honestly, calling them spies is kind of.
Dang it,
Sorry.
Rochelle.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, Soaring's fine. I did kick that guy just in case, but I'll be real. I mean, even like spies aren't really a big deal if I'm being honest.
Honestly, the
Yeah.
name spy seems like too much of a grandiose name for what they do.
Yeah, they just go in, screenshot stuff. You know, like they were like Kinoflex had a people in Birdman's, you know, just going in screenshotting stuff and putting them in like some locale or whatever they had. Dumb. I did not realize how just blatantly obsessed he is with Birdman.
You would think if all like the
Seriously.
spies were following like Ant is like there is little puppets dancing on a string, he pulls.
No, they're just like people who want attention, I think, or like are really mad and don't like Noah.
okay.
Oh, yeah, I
does
mean,
anyone
like
have a
again, I've
reason?
already gotten plenty of interesting emails to say the least.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people love.
you could just say
spying.
don't spy for me, but that's not gonna stop some members just do it on their own accord.
Wait, hang on.
mean-
Hang on. So Ryota is saying in side chat, or Darren says, I think Ant tried to say he didn't reach out because he doesn't trust anymore. And then Ryota says, wasn't that argument why nobody except Beckett? And maybe John enter with them, simply deciding to host Emily instead. But he on the record wished to interview Gabe's wife. Did Gabriel back on the KP Blanc conspiracy in the first place? Like he chastised Blanc when he pulled that on Gabe and Claire, right? Can you clarify if you're still here, Rio? Let me ask them what they mean. Can you clarify what you mean by this? I know that whole situation. I'm aware of it. Curious what they mean by that specifically. That's interesting. Oh, so wait, Artix, is this him shilling for Templar?
Yeah,
This
because
screenshot you
it's pretty.
posted?
Yeah.
I mean, again, even to be fair, like under that post that Anthony made, like a lot of people were like on him too. Like, kept this, this serial plagiarist around. Look, what happened here? Yeah, I think that's also why he did the stream the way he did, to spin it like, oh, I tried to help him, but he didn't listen. Okay, it's just like it's trying to cover his own ass, basically.
Yeah,
And
just
that's what it
basically
felt
just doing this just get a rise out of you for entertainment.
Yeah, exactly. See ya, Snake
That's
Eyes.
already that's already a reason why people love to
Yeah.
torment people spectrum.
Well, yeah, yeah. A lot of people like to troll people on autism, unfortunately, because it's easy.
Oh God, yeah.
Ugh.
I had
Because
you
how
cannot
I
believe
struggle with anxiety as well. That's a big issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll never forget when Kino Flex tried to claim that Birdman was autistic, and he had to claim that he had the superior autism, and even showed an Autism Speaks logo for some reason.
Bruh.
Who's
Yeah,
that
it
one?
was
also reposted something. He
Not
reposted
autism
something.
speaks.
That German scientist, Asperger, isn't that what he thought?
Hang on. Kino claimed he's autistic as well, which is the dumbest part.
Autism speaks the worst thing you could bring up. Try and like excuse yourself.
Yeah, he was
I'm thinking of that like German scientist who like killed autistic people and said some of them have the good
Hans
kind, some of them
Asperger.
have the
That would
bad
be
kind.
that
Hans Asperger, yes.
that would be the Nazi.
It's the same kind of thing he said.
It, and then it was changed to ASD.
Yes, because it was called Asperger's syndrome for a while, but then they changed
Way
that
too
because of him.
Yeah, which was confusing because everyone already considered ASD as a form of autism, as a way to say
Yes.
autism.
Yes, and like what Darren said there. Someone earlier also said that Ant is a journalist, so if he doesn't trust Noah, he should still try to talk to him and get his side regardless. I know, right? Like, heck, even I don't. I have a lot of problems with like Open and Beckett, but even he did that during the whole KP thing when that was going down. At least talk to everybody. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
At least talk to me.
You know, I actually do kind of want to think about this. Like,
terrorizer.
So Kino Flex is autistic, but he's shilling to these cryptos. Could he be a pygmy?
I guess so.
If
He even
he truly
reposted.
is, then yes.
Autistic pygmies.
He even
I say
posted something
Which
apparently, like claiming
makes
that, like, if you're a person with autism, you know that if you have like some kind of platform, you should know that you're going to get tortured by people all your life. He reposted something like that. I'm like, wow, fuck. One thing I also do want to bring up that Cyan brought up in suggestions to questions that I said there, but like after because I think I did it was videos too fast, and Ant pointed it out, and I took his advice on that, despite what he's claiming. I ended up, slowing down my production, and the next month I only did 3 videos that month instead of like 6 or 7, because that's usually what I do, or I would have been doing around that time because I had so many videos coming out. But I only did 3 that month because I wanted to make sure they were as good as possible, and I slowed down. So I did take his advice. But he claims I didn't. I just it makes no sense. I do think it does seem like maybe now people are starting to see through it a little bit. I don't know. Again, Ant is a much bigger creator than me, so it is definitely concerning seeing this, but I guess see what happens. I am gonna talk with a family member later today to see what could work. Maybe ultimately maybe I just ignore it and just, go into doing autism videos all full stop. But yeah.
I think a lawyer in case would help, just in case.
We'll see if that's worth it, but that's expensive, so.
Yeah, well, even if it's you're assigned a lawyer, it might be best to look to what you have that can be used
Consulting
as an
first would be worthwhile.
Because you could use a lawyer just in case things get too bad, like crazies start getting to the point where it's dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Or at least find a lawyer that has been trained to defend people who are on the spectrum.
Yeah, because one of like Cyan is bringing up Sober there, and I hope I can talk to him again because I like Sober and I feel bad I made him feel bad. But I agree with collaboration etiquette because I am just so bad at reading tone. Apparently I didn't realize that when talking to Ant because I didn't realize like Cyan noticed this. I didn't notice it because I just apparently didn't pick up on it. But apparently he was annoyed in that one screenshot I showed, and I didn't pick up on that.
Oh god, yeah. I have like the same kind of problem. Especially
Yeah,
when
like I just wish you'd talk to me about this because of that, because then we could have resolved it privately, and that would have been better
Yeah.
than him like doing a stupid
And
stream
it's like
slandering me.
and it's like letting things escalate too much to the point it's getting dangerous.
Well, yeah, and like he's still talking about me, which is making it even worse.
And if he's liable for something that happened to you, he's gonna get in a lot of trouble.
Yeah,
Well,
but no,
lawsuits are hard to
if
win.
the worst happens, like someone that follows him, God forbids, actually does do something desperate to you, then yeah, and Ant should be held accountable
I'm-
for provoking that said user.
One thing also is like courts aren't always just, you know. They some like I don't know. I just really feel like it would either take a long time for it to end or get thrown out and really just like have people really go against order to like a new level because they feel it's even more justified to do harassment.
Well, it's like annoying because Ant isn't even listening to two sides, not listening to victims at all. He's brushing it off. Like he knows more. Victims do.
Yeah, yeah. It's frustrating, but I don't think legal action is
Well, yeah, that would be
a
a
good
last
idea.
resort, if anything, because I do not want that happening. I mean, that'd be expensive, right? I'd like to avoid that if possible. But if it comes down to it, I might, just because that is also my online reputation on the line right now.
Yeah, like forget expensive. That draws a lot of attention.
Yeah, true. I mean, I could see this as all. I mean, yeah, I'm losing like it's
I
at
just
press because I'm losing subscribers and stuff over it. But okay,
this
here
could
we go.
like
So
just make
Ryota,
it 10 times worse.
hang on. This Ryota person responded to what I'm saying here. The issue is back when the whole Saberspark KP drama kick went on full swing. No one trusted Gabriel Black Griffin to the point where they even distrusted Michelle and Claire, and dismissed them in all degrees due to the Gish Gallop both Rachel and Bonk did. Specifically, KB using the affiliation Saberspark had with him, gave him make a look as untrustworthy as possible. Everyone assumed the worst of him and thought Michelle and Claire were covering Gabe. Till Beckett, Cope and Seeth interviewed Claire and Saberspark. Yep, see? And before that, a lot of people didn't trust Saber's side. It took Beckett to step up and actually hear Saber's side, have more coverage. Say, really, they're not in the chat right now. Really wish Ant had heard both sides.
Even I said the reason I heard about
Science
Aspen
there,
Hotel.
like what
He's also
Science said. I'm
done.
listening to both sides. Truja's side and my side. Yeah. Like, why are you
I
platforming
mean,
the
Saberspark also did on other recent doesn't just do older furry related stuff, but also some newer stuff.
Yeah, even Cherry tried to talk to him and just like Ant brushed her off.
Mm-hmm. I sent that screenshot before. Like he tried to act like he was doing something, because he's bragging about PR work and stuff. This is an example of this. He's talked to me about this before, so I know. But he's doing what he considers YouTuber PR. So he told Jerry, like, "Oh, I'm gonna let me find the screenshot so I can pull that up here."
Yeah, especially for the people who just entered too.
Yeah, I'll repost it here.
Yeah, I just got back from work.
I just
this
hopped
one.
in right after going to the gym, so yeah.
Welcome in. Welcome in. So that's the one. So talks to Cherry there. He's like, Cherry came to him and because he's in Birdman's server, so she DM'd him and told him the whole thing with Truge, her side of it. He's like, first off, don't be nervous. There's no reason to be. Sounds like things escalate. I can try to help de-escalate things on your end. Would you be okay with that? Then says, yeah. Then talked about how Truge is lying again. He is. He even admitted that I did not copyright abuse him at all. I'm not sure how he's going to use Camelot's. I feel like he's going to try to spin it, use Camelot's DM, try to act like that I did it still somehow, which makes me annoyed. Yeah, Camelot. If you could talk to him or something, I think that would be good. Because I do not want him running around at that. We already have enough heat on us as is. I think they would be. I also think you probably shouldn't have given him permission, but you didn't. You didn't know. Fine, obviously. Let's see here. Yeah, so then Ant's like, okay, I can see what I can do to resolve anything, and then he just apparently hasn't responded to her since. So there we go. Just said what he knew she wanted to hear in that moment, and then didn't fall through basically in that screenshot there. I don't know. I guess just wait a bit. Josh suggested more than a month, which I get that. I definitely need to wait at least a bit. And then see what if the damages slow down, see if I stop losing subscribers at some point, or at least it slows down.
Yeah.
And then just go into autism content fully.
Yeah, make it so that the size of the flame is from make it so that the size of the flame is from a giant fire to just a tiny little candle.
Yeah, because he also I also don't like how Ant is acting like, oh, I give him a platform, and he was gonna get even more subscribers from being featured in my next video.
Like, how arrogant can you get?
Exactly.
It's like when a teacher takes credit for you doing good because they taught you.
I really don't get it. Yeah.
Or just taking credit of you doing good, even though they undermined you and did not expect that you would be that good.
Yeah, Ant is very egomaniacal. I'm getting the feeling, honestly, because he's not responsible for he's not responsible for any of my videos. I make all of them, and he's like, "Oh, I always want to give him a platform." Like, dude, my most viewed video is about the Good Doctor. That was before even when I was hunting grizzly bears.
Yeah, no. Him specifically will get more. It should be the actual get more subscribers to watch, more people to watch his content because you were talking about him. Like, and if you talk about someone talks about Endymion, you're curious and you want to watch Endymion or Venting with Vengeance and see what they're all about.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, if I may ask, how did you meet Anthony?
I think he found me through one of my videos.
Oh, so he reached out to you.
Mm-hmm. Like you can,
Yeah.
I sent my entire DM history with him in questions and suggestions just for posterity. You can see the first one is literally him sending me a friend request and then saying, "Hey, I want to have you on some stuff." I didn't reach out to him.
Sparkling ice.
Okay, this is a really tinfoil hat comment I'm about to make right here, but I really hope he didn't deliberately target you to try and sabotage you from the inside.
I hope so too. That would be messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Well,
would
not.
be really messed up.
I feel like that'd be not humanly possible to do.
Not scientifically possible.
Yeah.
So
against
therefore, it would
Scott.
take an inhuman like Ant to do.
No, Ant's a human. You can't. We can't dehumanize Ant because that's what he's doing to Noah. You know.
Yep, we don't want to. We're better than that.
Ant's a human. We're not better than anything. You know, we're all equals. Everyone's just
Yeah.
like, no one's better than Ant. No one's worse
Who
than
in the
Ant. We're
heck
all
got
just
my way, Rochelle?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I always
you'll
said if
you'll have
I
to excuse me. I tend to be very vindictive.
Yeah, no, I get that too. It's like when I was in school, I just kept to myself because I knew if I spoke out against all of the just about about teachers about it, all of the terrible teachers and the hypocrisy, then yeah, it would they would win and it of proof that I am and we all are just as destructive as they say we are.
I think what pisses me off as well is because Ant pretended to be Noah's friend and then backstabs him. That hurts
Yeah,
more.
that seems deliberate. I mean, I never
Yeah.
talked to the guy, but
Yeah, it's like they take screenshots of they just say random stuff and take screenshots of everything just to find anything to be used as evidence. Like that guy earlier who was like talking about how Angelica uh
It's like if Ant did want to be Noah's friend, he should have been honest from the start instead of just like pretending to be close with Noah, pretending to be all buddy buddy just to backstab him.
I
yeah,
mean, the stuff he thought about Noah when he's like talking about his thinking process throughout things were kind of messed up. He very much did not see Noah as an equal, which really just grinds my gears.
yeah.
Even
It's
when they
like
were friends, by the way he made it sound.
it's like the saying goes, you gotta be careful of those who have a mask. The worst person imaginable is those who pretend to be close to you while talking behind your back.
Yeah. Like Noah, I'm sure someone's already said it by now, but please be careful of who you trust.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Janet just DM me again. What do you know?
Who
yeah,
did?
Fucker.
sometimes it's
Timing
more
there.
dangerous just to do something than it is to do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony just DM'd him again.
Oh,
No, Jan did.
lovely.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh,
Dan?
Jan, yeah. He says, someone DM me, you would change your community post again. He said, I added that harassing part, yeah. And he says, yeah, and removed all the parts of that about the specific wrongdoing. I'm like, yeah, dude, because there's so much misinformation out there. The big thing I did was with Deus, and that was a huge mistake. Yeah. All the other stuff is made up. I don't like it being
It's like
slandered like that, man.
it's like they ignore that you apologized or trying your best to change in your own way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Jan's like, you know what? Do whatever. If you don't want to take accountability and want to deflect how sad it makes you feel that people are mean to you about doing something this heinous, don't. Live your life. What?
Forever.
Like how is I acknowledge what I did wrong? I'm going to do better, not accountability.
Exactly.
I mean,
And then
like,
he's like, like I said, I literally said it on Dicker's stream and getting harassed daily now. I onto the post because I don't want my community harassing people back. And he's like, It just sounds like he just wants to argue with me. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, it's a coordinated attack. They're trying to rile you up, Noah.
I don't know.
They have no intentions of peace.
Yep.
I think I have that
my
movie.
point. He just wants you to have a
talking
meltdown.
about.
They're basically trying to get under your skin so that you fall for their trap.
I think
Yeah,
they
no.
just want content from this. Like, like even
Yeah,
for
I
their
mean,
own
it's part of the
entertainment.
grift.
Just wants to be on, have a voice chat, and then he's just recording it and is waiting until you get aggressive and you start yelling.
Yep. He wants an I am a sturgeon moment from you.
Oh God, yeah. That makes him just as evil as public education.
I don't know where that
It's
movie
like,
went after. Where's
what
that?
does he have to do better than just like harassing another person, trying to guilt them? Like, get a job already.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he'll say he'll say, I do have a job. I'm a grifter. That's not a job.
Yeah. Grifting and trolling isn't a job. It's not even a way of life.
Well, it is a way of life. It's just not a very good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, it's a way of life that can get you burned for, get you set on fire for calling your daughter R2D2.
Oh God. Just wait till we get him screaming like R2D2.
MLK, yeah, MLK. You called my daughter R2D2. Release the Rancor.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head off for now. I would say, because I know people, keep bringing it up in the server. I think the best thing for now that we can all do, just because everyone's kind of drained from this, just not bring up the whole drama with Ant right now. I think that would be best. We don't really, I don't think anyone needs that on their mind right now. Saw
Yeah, no
Bell,
one needs
posted the whole stream earlier, and like I mean, obviously that I'll probably figure out my options for the lander and stuff. Camelot, did you reach out to Truge at all? Out of curiosity.
I sent the R I made on the side chat.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, like if you're able to reach out to him and just kind of clarify stuff about the harassment or whatever, because obviously that was not from me. That was that stupid Sonic with a gun hog guy or whatever. If you could do that, that would be good. I think in general, though, yeah,
Charger.
I don't know. I think, yeah, I guess I'm trying to think here because I can tell whenever it's brought up, it stresses people out, which rightfully so. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to handle like, it being brought up again in the future because like Josh is pretty stressed out from it. I can tell, just because he was featured in that stream, which wasn't good.
Yeah, hopefully Josh has time to like calm down and stuff.
No, yeah, like
Yeah.
like you said, he's still on my side here, but it's just
Yeah.
it is annoying that Ant brought up that he was in there. Now he might get targeted because of that, because I've heard of been targeted currently.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and again, there are still things that I definitely need to like acknowledge that happened there that are worth like like learning and growing from. Yeah, I don't know. I guess. Yeah, we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, well, I think a lot was said, and I do think it's like best to just like just note
Sorry, Google.
down all the optional routes.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, Coach killed the Charger.
Kind of what I feel, Mig. I don't think it was his intent, but he did lie about me still. I agree, honestly, there, Scion. I would say that as well.